The Blue-Eyed Lassie by Robert Burns. Wrote the lyric to a tune called The Blue-Eyed Lassie by Robert Riddell. I gaed a waefu gate yestreen. I went a woeful way last night. And the stound, the deedly wound, come frae hareen, say bonnie blue. And the stound is like a pang, we say astound, came from her eyes a bonnie blue. So I gaed away fu gate yestreen, a gate a fear a liru, I gat my death frae Twas sweet in, 'twas lovely no bonnie blue, 'twas not our golden ringlets bright, her lips like roses wet with dew, her heaving bosom lily white, it was her in say bonnie blue. She talked, she smil'd, my hair she wyl'd, she charmed my soul, I wist now, and the stound, the deedly wound, come frae her in say bonnie blue. But spare to speak and spare to speed, she'll aiblins listen to my voo. Should she refuse, I'll lay my deed to her twa in say bonnie blue. That song was written as a compliment to the Jean Jaffray, daughter of Andrew Jaffray, the minister of Lochmaben, with whom Burns stayed while on excise business. Burns was a tax collector for the British Crown after he finally gave up on trying to scrape out a living out of farming. He was an exciseman. They would collect at point of manufacture in Scotland, not at point of sale. So he was riding 200 miles a week on horseback. Basically, the job was to bust bootleggers. But anyway, a son of George Thompson visited Jean Jaffray, the Blue-Eyed Lassie, in New York in 1822. The song was written in 1788. And he reported, "She is a widow, has still the remains of Burns's delightful portrait of her. Her twa sweet een that gave him his death are yet clear and full of expression. She has told me that she often looks back with a melancholy satisfaction on the many evenings she spent in the company of the great bard, in the social circle of her father's fireside, listening to the brilliant sallies of his imagination and to his delightful conversation. Many times," said she, "have I seen Burns enter my father's dwelling in a cold, rainy night, after a long ride over the dreary moors. On such occasions one of the family would help to disencumber him of his dreadnought and boots, while others brought him a pair of slippers and made him a warm dish of tea. It was during these visits that he felt himself perfectly happy and opened his whole soul to us, repeated and even sang many of his admirable songs, and enchanted all who had the good fortune to be present with his manly, luminous observations and artless manners." So I got the tune right from Robert Riddell's book, New Music for the Piano Forte or Harpsichord by a Gentleman. His book of tunes was published in 1785. And of course, the tune was corrupted by the Scots Musical Museum, which corrupted nearly all the tunes that came across the musical editor's desk. So I've been working on a Burns songbook for the last 9 years. Lots of research, lots of digging up the original source tunes, which are almost invariably better than anyone has yet been permitted to hear. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep you apprised of my progress as I put these up.